Okay, so recently we got to see some Galaxy S24 series official looking renders, the color options, and we also can see a lot of design changes, even in the standard models. There are so many changes, whether you talk about the display, the cameras, the battery, and many other places. If you want to know about that, you can check out that video. But here I'm going to touch on the other things, and it's the price. But before everything, when they are coming, well, quote unquote, the Galaxy AI-powered S24 series will be coming on 18th of January 2024 South Korean time, or 17th of January in San Jose, California, which is where the live event will actually be held. There are going to be so many AI features. One of them would be a new call translation feature. And this is going to be for you to easily communicate with others, even in other languages, using transcription and translation. This is freaking cool. Another new feature is coming called Ramster. Now, this is something actually using the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy chipset and its AI capabilities to upscale the photos to a much higher resolution, also the details. So you know what Samsung is trying to do here. Because if you don't know, Samsung's by default resolution on the whole Galaxy S24 series is gonna be 24 megapixels instead of 12 megapixels. So when you swipe up on the Galaxy S24 series, you will see three options: Portrait, Ramster, and Delete. And the second thing coming to the Ultra model is an ND filter. Now, this feature is going to be kept for the raw photos, and it is also not confirmed whether it is coming to other models or not, but at the very least it is coming to the Ultra model. And this is really a great feature in many different scenarios it is. Now the next thing is, as I said, the whole S24 series will be able to capture 24 megapixel photos by default instead of 12 megapixel. And now why this is a big jump? Because if it is going to be the default resolution, then definitely shutter lag will be much less. Plus it will be much more higher in details, much better than any 12 megapixel photos taken by any other Samsung phones or any other phones. So you actually don't have to capture 50 megapixel photos or 200 megapixel photos just to get more better details while compromising the storage. This time you don't have to. Now, because Samsung is gonna call this whole Galaxy S24 series as powered by Galaxy AI, there are gonna be so many of AI features. There are gonna be even a feature where you can draw a circle on anything on the screen and it will do an automatic search on it. Pretty cool. Plus, the default voice recorder can now actually recognize and identify up to 10 different voices, and all of that will be visible in the transcriptions. So it's really a great feature for the people who uses the voice recording feature in meetings or something like that. Really cool. Now, in case you also want wallpapers with specific things or colors, you will also have AI-generated wallpapers feature. Samsung will also allow you to have weather effects and portrait depth effects on the lock screen finally. And the same thing can be said about the portrait depth effect, whoever likes that. Another thing we can see from the screenshot of the One UI 6.1 software is the satellite connectivity is coming to the Galaxy S24 series finally. Now, this is going to be the emergency text via satellite, and this is a big thing even if it is not something that normal people will use every single day. Now, these new AI capabilities will also require better cooling solutions as well. For this reason, the whole Galaxy S24 models will apparently come with bigger vapor chamber cooling systems. The S24 Ultra will supposedly have 1.9 times bigger chamber, while the S24 Plus will have a 1.5 times one. And the S24 will actually have 1.6 times bigger chamber. So the NPU will be quite in use in these kind of phones. And the last and the most biggest thing you need to know about these phones, the price. Now, we haven't heard anything big about the price until recently. According to Korea Economic Daily, Samsung Galaxy S24 series will have all these features without any price hike. One of the biggest reasons for that is actually probably the use of Exynos chip in the standard and the Plus models in certain markets. So Samsung saved certain money over there to make the phones more cheaper in almost every single market. So technically this means the S24 lineup will look like this: $799 for the base standard 128GB Galaxy S24 with 8GB of RAM, $999 for the 12-56 Galaxy S24 Plus, and $1199 for the Galaxy S24 Ultra, 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. So yeah, this is really cool. But as I said, there are so many other changes in the design, display, and even the processing power. And heck, there are gonna be quad telephoto cameras too. If you want to know more about that, you can check out my recent video on that. And yes, if you feel like you need some really cool wallpapers for your devices, whether it's a tablet or a smartphone or even a laptop, well, I have some crazy cool 8K wallpapers, stunning designs, and amazing colors. Visit my website, joindavid.com, link down below. And until the next one, bye and take care.